Hey everyone, I decided to start with a little tea meditation. We'll call it that for now. I'm just gonna drink some tea and think out loud and just speak softly and enjoy my afternoon. I have about an hour of free time right now, so it's gonna take a little time to relax and just shoot the breeze, okay? So, I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. Probably ever since last October, I've been drinking a lot of tea, like 3 to 4 cups a day. Not just green tea, but also herbal teas. There's so many good herbal teas out there. One of my favorite brands is Celestial Seasonings or Celestial Seasonings, and they have so many delicious green teas, black teas, herbal teas. They've got rooibos, red tea. I just love them. I love the price. I love the ingredients. I love the love put into them. Probably go into like a box display video where I just go over my favorite boxes. They really do put a lot of good love and attention into the details. That's a sign of a great company. Also, I love yogi tea. You can see the label. It's got this little detailing. Can you read it? I'm filming on my laptop right now just because it's easy, just because I want to put something out. I was afraid to make videos on YouTube for a long time because I thought it had to be perfect, and I thought that you have to be a finished product for you to produce a video. And I'm looking at the logo right now. It doesn't say perfect tube or polished tube, it's YouTube, where anyone can submit stuff, anyone can produce. That's pretty cool. And when I let go of the idea that it has to be perfect right off the bat, it just made sense to start, right? And so let me just go over my day. I woke up at around 10:30, and because it's my day off, and I thought, oh wow, this is nice. And I thought, wow, I'm so relaxed. Maybe I'll sleep a little more, and so I woke up around 11:30 after I fell back asleep. And then I made some coffee, and I used one of my favorite stevia, liquid stevia droppers. It's the buttered toffee. This is good. So I made the coffee and I put a little almond milk in there. And then I just got Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the 3DS. And about this time last year, I was playing it on GameCube. There's a promo CD that I got on eBay that allows you to play the Nintendo 64 game on your GameCube. It's a little glitchy, so I'm thankful I have a more reliable edition of it. But that is the promo CD was glitchy, but now I have the game for 3DS. They retextured everything. It's beautiful, a lot more detail. As you can see, attention to detail makes the difference. And so this video is the first. And there are probably details like my laptop fan is on, so you can probably hear that. and the AC is on, you can probably hear that. And, the lighting could be better and whatever. You know, I'm not concerned with that right now. My main concern is just starting, producing something that's interesting to me. It's always like if you try to please others, you'll find more critics. But if you do what inspires you, then your like fellow spirits will find you. You know, the people who are interested in what you're interested in will find you. So I'm really not worried. So I had some coffee and I played Zelda, and then I made some grapefruit tea. It's also Yogi brand, and it's delicious. And I'll talk about that later. But today this is the Yogi Kava stress relief. Now I've had kava before. I had a hippie friend named James, and he would brew. It was almost strictly kava, right? In his in the tea he used, and it's the kind that if you when you drink it, it's like your esophagus becomes numb. Yeah, and then your lips become numb and your gums become numb because it's so strong, and it was just awesome. Like just a cool sensation, like a novelty. And then I found this on Vitacost, which I cannot praise Vitacost enough. I really love the company. Um, but I found it on Vitacost for cheap, so I got it. I just got my shipment yesterday. I got a lot of relaxing supplements and teas that I love, and it's so nice to have all these tea products and health products and stevia flavors come straight to your house for cheaper than they are at the market. I think the market's changing, you know. You can get things on the internet cheaper, maybe not as fast, but I think it's changing. I think commerce and the way we buy daily goods is changing. And I've started to choose to feel comfortable with change because life is always changing. And so you can choose to resist and be uncomfortable. That's a choice. So why choose to be uncomfortable? You can still perform action and make, like, stand up for your beliefs without getting angry. I thought that was such an interesting idea. But anyway, I do want to talk about this tea. Let me show you the ingredients. It's got kava root extract, a proprietary blend of herbs, carob pod, which I see carob listed as an ingredient for like coffee substitutes. If people are trying not to drink coffee, then carob and chicory will show up in the ingredients. And carob is used in like vegan. My experience is that I see it in vegan cooking as a replacement for chocolate if people have reactions to chocolate or they don't like caffeine. I'm not sure if carob has caffeine. I'd be interested to know. So it has that, which gives like a rich chocolate-like flavor, but not chocolatey. It's got Indian sarsaparilla root. Sarsaparilla root is what one of the flavors in root beer, I believe. Also, houndwood, hornwood, that's also in root beer, I think. Organic cinnamon bark, you can taste the cinnamon. Organic ginger root. I don't taste the ginger yet, but I do love ginger. cardamom pod. It's this like nutmeggy, clovey taste. It's hard to describe cardamom without just saying cardamom. So I'm doing my best to describe it using my association with it. And also steeping heat. So as it steeps, it kind of creates this slight sweetness. And then it says natural hazelnut flavor is added, natural barley malt, natural cinnamon bark oil, and natural licorice flavor. And I definitely taste the licorice. This is a delicious tea. I'm drinking it with a BPA-free kind of squishy straw so that it goes straight to my tongue and not to my teeth. I do believe that tea helps your gums, and I believe that this method will still help my gums, but I think a person might be more susceptible to teeth stains when you drink tea just which is delicious. Bottom line is, I believe the healthiest thing for my body is to enjoy what I drink, and what I eat, and what I do. And if it stains my teeth, cool. I'm enjoying myself. And I'll just use some charcoal and remove it, or live with yellow teeth, like, if you're enjoying your life, it doesn't matter. But anyway, let me just talk about the flavor of this tea. Usually whenever I try a tea for the first time, I won't add any stevia. I'll just drink it and enjoy it the way it is. I tried a Tulsi tea. Tulsi is holy basil. They grow it in India mostly, I believe. And it's a relaxing and revitalizing herb, and it's a healing plant, and it inspires your body. This is a little subjective, and I'll go into it later. I don't particularly like the flavor of Tulsi, that is holy basil. But I tried it with stevia, and it's like, okay, that just tastes like a sweeter version of a flavor I don't like. And then I tried it with coconut, it was good, and even grape stevia, and it was pretty good. I also got a rose flavored Tulsi tea, thinking maybe that would smooth it out, and it kind of does, but it's such like an abrasive, soapy rose flavor combined with the Tulsi, so it's growing on me, I'll say. And so this tea is really good, but I didn't sweeten it with anything. It's just like a smooth, robust, slightly licoricey flavor. I taste a little cinnamon and some ginger. It's not a spicy ginger. To me, this is like a smooth, warm, kind of dull ginger. Not like a spicy one. I'm okay with spicy ginger. But the one reason why I chose the word meditation to describe this is I think going through the 90s and early 2000s, people would associate meditation with like New Age, Zen, neo-hippie, like wackos. I don't think there was a lot of respect. I think Phoebe, the character Phoebe from Friends, was used as like she's like a symbol for that, or some kind of glimpse into that world. She was a massage therapist, and she probably meditated, and she was anti-violence and anti-meat and anti-certain stuff, and then very pro-creation and like free expression stuff. And I think I see parts of each friend in myself. Maybe the least amount Chandler and Ross. can see some of Joey in me, and some of Monica, and some of Phoebe, Rachel, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that's friends for you. But meditation can be 2 minutes for yourself as you jump in the shower or, you know, get your clothes ready for the day or sitting down with a cup of tea. Meditation is, it's almost, it can be anything. It can be sitting with a friend, either chatting or in silence, or sitting with yourself. It doesn't have to be on the top of a mountain with a prism in your hand, sitting akimbo or Indian style, or I mean, that's a very formal type of meditation, which I'm sure would be a cool experience, but meditation is like mindfulness. And I'm not an expert, I'm not an authority on it, but the meditation that I practice, it's about 5 minutes a couple times a day. For journaling, I think that you can learn a lot about yourself through journaling and how willing you are to journal. As in, what's the reason you don't journal now? Is it because it doesn't interest you, or because you're afraid of your own thoughts, or because you don't have time, or because you're afraid others will find it and read it? Are you in an environment where your own thoughts are under scrutiny, or your own internal goings on, you don't have privacy? I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, for me, it just started as before I would go to bed, I would kind of program my day, or write what I'm thankful for, or I would write what I want. And it's interesting to see the things that I consistently wrote that I wanted, I now have, and are in the process of happening, that I'm in the process of having or doing. Um, Meditation is powerful. And I think you can start with just relaxing. It's kind of a way of checking in with yourself, saying, okay, that past experience that happened just now was kind of intense. Let me unwind a bit. Let me remind myself that everything's okay. There are a couple key points in your day when you can tell everything is okay. I found that to be true in my own life. It might not be true for everyone, but right when you wake up, as long as you're not late for something, there's a moment of peace, like, I just transitioned from my dream world into my real world. The cool thing is when it's a similar place. I think I'm being corny now, but and then right before a meal, like, the steps this food took to come to you right now is a miracle, you know? I might be using miracle loosely, but I think it fits. Um, it's amazing to be alive, right? Maybe right before bed is a nice time to gather your thoughts. I like to do something constructive before bed so that my brain isn't just constantly thinking. And I've used a couple of remedies to help me sleep and to help kind of quiet the chatter down before bed. I do something constructive, like, this is what I thought about today, this is what I'm doing tomorrow. These are some thoughts that are kind of washing through my mind. And if it comes up again, like, that's something to take notice of. But I like to do it constructively, so that way I'm not lying in bed thinking, I hope I remember this, or what am I going to do about that and such. Um, Something like that really helps me get relaxed and feel like, okay, it's done. Any other thoughts related to that, think about tomorrow. Right now, because I cherish my ability to sleep and I deserve rest, I'm going to put that on the shelf. I'll pick it up in the morning. And then the cycle continues. You wake up, you have a moment of peace. So meditation is like mindfulness, and it's not, I'm not an authority. This is my own perspective on what meditation means to me. So it can be when you first leave the house for the day, when you look out your window for the first time in the day, and you see, okay, there are leaves on the trees, or there aren't leaves on the trees, and the weather is nice, or the weather is not as nice as it could be, or today I'm excited because I get to see so and so. Today is exciting because I get to have a meal with so and so, or I get to, or it's payday or something. You can find a reason to be excited easily. And so, but my practice with meditation has kind of developed. I spend some time with my journal, just see what comes out, and I've been able to kind of look into the past and see some experiences that I'm willing to release, and then remember some experiences that brought me a lot of joy. Check it out. Check out meditation. See if it's for you. Let me drink some more tea. Sorry that I've had to clear my throat so much this video. I hope that it is barely noticeable. So it's about 20 minutes in, and I'll have a nice little meditation with you. So if you like this video, please press the like button. I think because I've got something started, you might see another video in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the present moment. It's corny, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.